I declare this graduation ceremony open. Please be seated.
Welcome to the friends and family of our graduates, and thank you for joining us here today, and thank you for all of you guys watching on the live stream throughout the world. We would like to begin the ceremony by greeting the school authorities. Vice Rector of Poznan University of Medical Sciences, Professor Michał Nowicki. Dean of Medical Faculty 1, Professor Ewa Wender-Orzechowska. Dean of Medical Faculty 2, Professor Zbigniew Krasiński. Vice Dean of Faculty of Pharmacy, Professor Franciszek Główka. Vice Dean of Faculty of Health Sciences, Associate Professor Marcin Żarowski. Vice Dean of Medical Faculty 1, Professor Grzegorz Dworacki. Vice Dean of Medical Faculty 2, Professor Anna Surdacka. Vice Dean of Medical Faculty 2, Associate Professor Justyna Opyto-Szymaczek. Vice Dean of Medical Faculty 2, Professor Maria Iskra. The University Senate's representative, Dr. Katarzyna Kosicka. Director of Center for Medical English Education in English, Professor Katarzyna Ziemnicka. And lastly, the Vice Director of the Center of Medical Education in English, Associate Professor Jan Mazala.
We would also like to welcome our special guest, Professor Magdalena Chader, who was a PUMS medical graduate in the Polish division of 1990. We would now invite the rector to please deliver a speech.
University leadership, deans, members of the Senate, and faculty councils, dear parents, friends, and last but certainly never least, the great graduating classes of 2019, my greetings to you all. If I would like to make my statement in just a few words, I would say, you did it. All those classes, all those clinics, all those exams, all those discussions and lectures, you are here today. You finished Poznan University of Medical Sciences. You have finished the extremely important period of your life. After today's ceremony, you will be free. You made it. If anyone asks how the graduation speech should look like, there are usually two answers. The first one is keep it short. I think I can handle it. I have here only one page of text written in Times New Roman 12 and 1.5 line spacing. The second advice is to say one thing that the graduates will remember 50 years from now. It's not easy. In 50 years, you will be more or less 75-year-old. Of course, you will be still working. Forget that you will retire. Some of you maybe will be living on Mars. Don't be surprised. In 2069, so exactly in 50 years, NASA is going to launch the first interstellar probe to search the biosignatures on planets around the stars in the Alpha Centauri system. The system, which is over 4 light years from the Sun. Mars you know Mars, the rat planet, is only 25 million kilometers from the Earth, which is more or less only 15 light minutes. So be prepared. Mars is waiting for you. Certainly, like no other generation, you will experience climate changes, the incredible development of information technologies, and the emergence of artificial intelligence. In 2069, most diseases that we don't know medicine today will be fully curable. Gene therapy will be conducted by primary care physicians, and stem cells certainly will be bought at the pharmacy as the dietary supplement. The world will change. And what about you? How will you change? Will you forget about humanism? Will you limit your relationships only to online messengers? What do you think? Today, I'm afraid we will not find a good answer. But there is one thing you should remember not only for 50 years from now, but for your whole life. Keep an open mind, and always keep your heart open for all human needs. Congratulations and good luck.
Professor Magdalena Chader graduated in 1990 in the Polish division in PUMS. She completed her PhD degree in hematology and hemopathology at the Karolinska Institute in Sweden in 1996. Furthermore, she completed her residency in pathology at Johns Hopkins in the United States, and then her fellowship in hemopathology at the same institution. She also holds a diploma of the American Board of Pathology and Anatomic and Clinical Pathology. Currently, she works as a professor at the Laboratory and Pathology in Medicine in Indiana University School of Medicine, and we welcome her to please give us a speech.
Thank you for this kind introduction. Distinguished Rector Nowicki, members of the faculty, family and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class. It is a great honor to speak to you as well as have an opportunity to participate in this special day. Thank you. First, I would like to offer heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2019 on their achievement recognized today on your graduation. As I was planning this speech, I reflected on important lessons I learned since the time I sat in the seats you are in today. The lessons which shaped me as a physician and paved my development as an individual. Along the journey, I realized that being a physician is a way of living and thinking, possessing this special mindset at the same time being a scientist and a humanitarian. Each physician, even the most clinically oriented ones, inherently have traits of a scientist, such as curiosity, open mind, and healthy dose of skepticism, have traits of testing and formulating hypotheses when caring for the patients. Physicians need to be creative when facing unexpected turns of events and trying to find alternative solutions. And last but not least, be humble and resilient, which allow you to remain human, face failures, and learn from them. This is not an easy road, and I don't think you expected an easy one. As many said before, things worth having are never easy, but can be a source of lifelong satisfaction. What is the driving force? This is personal for each physician. For many, it is a commitment to excellence on a big and small scale, whether in patient care, in research, or in teaching. When practiced every day and even in menial tasks, it becomes a way of life. Another important cornerstone of our profession is leadership. Medicine is a team effort. Be authentic, confident, but humble leader. Have a vision, but let the team challenge you. And above all, respect people who have less power than you have. Quickly, such teams become very efficient, like a well-synchronized rowboat. Today, more than ever before, physician also needs to be flexible and comfortable with change. In fact, currently in medicine, change seems like the only constant. Medicine is evolving more rapidly than ever before, and some tools which you've just learned in your medical school yesterday will become soon obsolete, and the new ones will emerge. Recognizing and embracing the ones which are valuable is critical. As physicians having a clinical insight, we are equipped to lead the change in healthcare. Therefore, I believe that feeling comfortable with change to the point of feeling energized by it is an important asset. But of course, there are only 24 hours in a day, so you will need to use your time wisely. In residency and fellowship, you will have few more years to ask unlimited questions. Use it. Use that time to learn with the luxury of someone still watching over you. Remember that however busy you are, or you think you are, you will be more busy as an independent physician. In medicine, learning never stops, and with competence comes confidence, so you will be able to connect the dots faster and trust your intuition. But use your time wisely. Filter out the noise and save time and energy to go after what is truly important to you. Otherwise, you will never have it. Do one thing at a time and give it your undivided attention. That applies both to work and home life. Especially your family and loved ones will appreciate it and be more forgiving at times when you are not available, and as you imagine, there will be quite a few such times. Family and loved ones opened the world for you, sacrificed, they are your support, and they will be beside you in hard times. Do appreciate them. For physicians, the work-life balance is arguably one of the easiest things to lose track of, but recognizing its importance is perhaps the first step in achieving it. There are many things which I've learned, and I would love to share it with you today, but to summarize a few ones on which I focused in this short speech. Excel and lead. You owe it to your patients and to yourself. Feel comfortable with change and challenge. They will be your lifelong companions. Use your time wisely and keep your eye on the ball. And appreciate and cherish family and loved ones who care for you. Enjoy your journey. It will be a rewarding one, and congratulations.
Now the graduating class would like to invite Mr. Marek Dąbrowski, the representative faculty, who has always been there for us, to deliver a speech.
Oh, wow. I'm so stressed right now. Dear students, it's your holiday. It's your day. Your. Dear parents, indirectly and directly, it's also your holiday today. Remember, you should be very, very proud. Not long ago, your daughter, your son was a small child. And now, come on. Now he is a professional, a doctor, a dentist, and pharmacist, a specialist for public health. And she or he can now take care of people in more meaningful ways and provide assistance on different levels. Remember, always help, always patient, always people. Dear grandparents, I wish you all the best, and I'm really, really proud with you. This is also your day. Dear sister, dear brother, dear friends, I'm happy from all your satisfaction. Dear students, it's a great honor for me and pleasure that I can be here again with you. We spent a lot of hours together, amazing hours for me. I was your teacher since your third year of your educational program. We had rescue and disaster medicine, emergency medicine, and also medical simulation courses together. Very often I feel like a master of puppets and sometimes like master of disaster. But since my very first lesson, I always try to teach you, show you how we can be better, how we can help, what can we change, why is this so important, how can we be faster and more effective as a team, how we can create team dynamics, because this is also important. I hope that we will always together remember push fast and push hard. I hope that we can again, maybe someday, spend charming, cheerful, and great times together again. There were a lot of challenges. It was a lot of work. And I hope that you felt my sincere partnership. I took as many hours to streamline a program to further your knowledge in an efficient manner. It was a time for us to create good practices and how to help someone after a car accident, during and post cardiac arrest, how to help someone with a shock, stroke, or acute coronary syndrome. It was really good work, and I hope that my contribution to medical education have enlightened it to lives of many of you. I really hope so. Now a few good principles from older friend. Do not forget about us, your teachers. About PUMS. Always have respect. Let friendships stay forever. Extend your hand to help. Stretch out your hand to help the weak, the weaker people. Think and remember about H's and T's. That's reversible causes of the death. Bolus. What does it mean, bolus? My favorite question. Bolus is a fastest possible fluid dose. Bolus mean 20 ml per kilo. Hypoglycemia. What is hypoglycemia? Glucose. When glucose level is lower than 50 or 60 maybe milligram percent. Dose of glucose is a 200 milligram per kilo. But remember, easier will be 2 gram per 10 kg. For the guy like me, I need almost 22 grams. Please remember, kids. Kids in medicine, wow. It is not mathematics combined with veterinary medicine. It's challenge all the time, always. Huge challenge. Dear students, please remember, always safety first. And every blood cell counts. And that 1 Celsius degree lower inside the body temperature, it means there is a problem to stop the internal bleeding, like minus 10%. Please remember ABCDE assessment. Oh my God, every class ABCDE examination. ABCDE patient assessment algorithm is for us and then for the patient. And that always is a first, stop the bleeding if something will happen. If the patient has morphine overdose, he needs naloxone. But the question is, what is the dose? Your answer usually was a standard dose. What does it mean standard dose? 1 ampoule. Okay, 1 ampoule. But what does it mean 1 ampoule? Maybe the same dose what the doctor from last shift gave. That's good answer. Please remember, not every ACS, acute coronary syndrome, has STEMI. And last meal in sample interview does not have to be the last one at all. We have bradyarrhythmias, tachyarrhythmias, but the asystole is the most stable rhythm ever. Remember. Okay, the last one for today, my friend. A place where we will put the needle for tension pneumothorax decompression. It's still in the same position. It's a second intercostal space in mid-clavicular line. Wow. That's everything, all those principles. Your new beginning is a great race. One would like to say a word or maybe even shout, freedom, like William Wallace in the movie Braveheart. But this is not an end of story. This is a beginning of your new life. Thank you for your invitation to celebrate and be a part of this beautiful day with you. I have shared many wonderful lessons with you during my time at PUMS. Being here today with you is the best award for me. Thank you, dear friends. Welcome. Welcome in human race. Welcome in new beginning. Thank you. And I will look forward to hearing from you guys in the future. Always keep smile, never give up, and always enjoy.
Now we would like to invite the class representatives of each program to deliver a speech and give the awards to selected faculty members and departments. So first, we'll start off with Dr. Masakoline Perile from the Advanced MD program.
I don't know how I'm going to top that last speech, but I'll do my best here. To our officials, our faculty, our staff, fellow students, and most welcome guests, I can't express how grateful I am to have the opportunity to say a few words up here. Auguste Rodin once stated, "Rien n'est en perte de temps si vous utilisez l'expérience sagement," or, "Nothing is a waste of time if you use the experience wisely." This was the quote I had in my high school yearbook over a decade ago, and never did I expect it to actually hold true to this day. There's an unfortunate stigma being an international medical graduate, or an IMG at the moment, because some parts of the world think we're not as experienced, we're weaker, and we just don't know what we're doing, we're not qualified to get into a real medical school. Is that really true, though? In the grand scheme of things, does it really matter where you complete your education, whether it be your undergraduate education, your medical school education, or even your residency? You can learn medicine anywhere if you put your mind to it. So why should being an international medical graduate diminish your value as a physician? The answer is very simple. It does not. It's your job to show the world that you're actually even better than they are. When you think about it, coming here, look how courageous you are to fly overseas and be away from your family. Look how adventurous you are to visit other countries during your studies. And look how much more experienced you are, having now been exposed to different healthcare systems. You can bring a lot to wherever you go in the future. Yeah. These last 4 fast but very tedious years taught me, as I'm certain it's taught all of us, that there's a lot more to life than just what's in the course material. In my first semester here, I got the shocking news that my dad suddenly died. And it's just one of those moments you truly cannot understand unless you're in the position. I still remember it to this day, being 15 minutes before the end of Dr. Mandra's physiology class. We were learning about the GI system, and my mom called me to let me know. Since then, the course load has definitely been exponentially harder. And to make matters worse, a few months later, my family got robbed twice. My mother was diagnosed with cancer. I lost another grandmother shortly after that. I went through a very painful breakup after 8.5 years. And then a few months ago, I lost yet another grandpa. It just goes to show that you just have to be prepared for all the curveballs life throws at you. And another point I'd like to make is that all the people we've lost all died because of medical reasons. So it goes to show you that despite all the technology and all the knowledge we have to this day, we still can't beat every single condition that comes to us in patients all around the world. So it's our job. We're going to be the ones to try to work for new research, new technology, and new ways to treat our patients. We have to keep learning. I'm sorry, you still got to keep studying. We're not done completely. But that's okay, because you know the end goal is going to be worth it. In any case, despite every tragedy my family and I faced, I'm still very proud to say that I completed my education here with integrity and respect. I always tried my best to look out for my fellow colleagues, even if I was overwhelmed. I'd stay up countless nights counseling people, just talking to people. You have no idea how much just talking to someone and acknowledging their feelings makes a whole world of a difference. I have to say that, even for me, there's no way I would still have been alive here if it wasn't for the people I kept in touch with back home, the people here, and just everybody supporting me. I fought excruciatingly hard to stay afloat with my work, but I still stayed true to my principles. I know we all did. I wish I could be here forever, but I can't. We have a lot of other work to do. So on behalf of the graduating class of 2019's 4-year Advanced MD program, I would like to thank the good professors, staff, and mentors of this university for showing everyone what quality teaching should look like, and for showing what physicians should do on the field, treating everybody clinically and emotionally with respect. Don't forget the emotional part. Textbook work is fine, but it's really the way you make others feel that will really nail in the relationships you have with others. I, of course, want to thank all of our families and honored guests, as it in large part because of all of you that we all worked really hard. We certainly couldn't have done it without your love and support, so thank you all, especially those who flew all the way from other countries to be here today. On a personal note, I'd like to give some special shout-outs. Yaksa, thank you for being an awesome fellow class rep. I couldn't have survived all this stuff without you. Yana Gordeva was my first best friend here. I come off as very lively, but if it wasn't for her, I'd probably still be closeted in my room at all times. So thank you, Yana, for all of that. Of course, I thank my group S2 from years 1 and 2. I really enjoyed our classes together. Those were definitely the best times we had laughing together. And then, of course, in clinical groups, thank you, Florian, thank you. Kevin Lee is not here, but thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Simone, of course, for being ultimately supportive. And I'd like to also thank my friend Ryan Gallagher. He's not here today. He should have been here today, but due to some unfortunate circumstances and very sad injustice, he's not here, but has been a huge support for me all these years. And of course, I'd like to thank Filip Maciukiewicz right here. He's shown me what happiness can really feel like. And of course, I'd like to give one last quick thing, of course, to my family. My mom, she survived the cancer treatment, so thanks, Mom. My sister Midori right there holding the camera and recording. She took the reins when I came over here, and especially after Dad died, she's been a huge support to everybody in the family. And then my obacha, my grandma, she's here too. She's been courageous as well. Having lost both my grandpa and even their dog at the exact same time. So I really do thank you all. And of course, I'd like to thank the rest of the staff and the counseling services, especially here. I couldn't have survived without them. So in my closing words, just whether you're an international medical graduate or a traditional medical graduate, just really focus on the way you treat people and make them feel. It really goes a long way. So whatever you have in your future, whatever you have planned and everything, just make sure to always do the right thing. It'll always take you far. So find those opportunities for change and go fight. Join Toastmasters International. It's actually a really good public speaking practice thing, so I wouldn't be able to be up here and do all this if it wasn't for them. Verbal Victory meets every Monday night at 7 p.m. And finally, I'd like to also thank all the escape rooms I got out of. I just crossed off number 110 on my list. If it wasn't for these activities, I would just go insane. So please do check it out if you can. In any case, congratulations to everybody. おばあちゃん、よくできました。頑張りました。Thank you all so much. どうもありがとうございます。Merci beaucoup. And now I can proudly say, dziękuję bardzo. Thank you.
Misako would like to give some awards to some of her of the class of 2019's Advanced MD graduating class.
Hello again. We really do wish that we could have awarded more teachers, but alas, only 3 shall remain. Is there an order? I just say whatever, right? Okie dokie. The first award we'd like to award is for the professor in the oncology department. That's Dr. Dariusz Izicki. I believe Dr. Izicki was unable to be present today, so I believe his daughter will be accepting the award on his behalf. Okay, well, if not, we'll just come back to that one later. We would also like to award Marek Dabrowski, our great speaker. Dziękuję, thank you. Everyone clearly loves you, so this was definitely the right choice. And we would also like to invite a very good professor from the vascular surgery department, and that's Dr. Andrei Yavian. You had some of the best diagrams I've ever seen. I still remember them to this day. Thank you. I thank you all once again. I hope the next time you see me, it will be like somewhere on TV and like famous and stuff. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor, for the wonderful and touching speech. So the next speech will be given by Dr. Robert Dermot Ferris from the 6MD program.
Good morning, Vice Rector, Deans, esteemed faculty, distinguished guests, colleagues, friends, and thank you for coming. My name is Robert Dermot Ferris, and my classmates have accorded me the privilege of representing them today, which is just a little bit terrifying. I hope I do them justice. It's good to have an end to a journey toward, but it's the journey that matters in the end. Over the past 6 years, I've lost count of the number of flights I've taken. Like every graduate here, I've covered thousands of miles, but when I think about it, I can only really remember 2 of those trips. The first is as far back as it gets. I'm about to get on a plane and journey to Poland to live for 6 years and to try to learn medicine while I'm at it. It's about an hour before takeoff. I've checked my luggage, kissed my parents goodbye, and I'm heading for the security check at Dublin Airport thinking, Rob, you've really lost it this time. That second memory, by the way, is only a year or 2 ago. It's about 30 minutes after takeoff, and I'm looking at my phone, trying to decide how to explain to my mum why I'm not actually on the plane. And by the way, can I please have money for a replacement ticket? Every graduate here remembers a time when this journey seemed like more than they could survive. Some of those times were when you were trying to cram into your brain just one more of the thousand mechanisms that keeps the human body more or less doing its thing. Other times are the little everyday challenges like my roommate spends 90 minutes in the shower every morning. I still can't get my mom's recipe right, so today for dinner I had pasta and baked beans. Or the tram routes changed again, so now every journey I take could see me stranded and lost forever. These are all real examples. Even among medical professionals, our journey has been unique. We did our learning against a backdrop of strange surroundings, with what was, for most of us, a practically alien language. Even our new classmates came from every corner of the map, all with vastly differing life experiences and perspectives that we didn't fully understand yet. Although you could be forgiven for not believing this if you happen to settle on Voskova Street, or as we call it, Little Norway. But medicine, at its core, is the study of life. We learn how to protect it and to prolong it. And for us here, that truth extended far beyond the walls of our lecture halls and our hospital wards. Our shared experiences taught us not only about the science of medicine, but about the art of life. We soon found our classmates weren't so different to us. In fact, when my parents first met my friends here, I remember my mother saying something along the lines of how relieved she was that I was able to find people with the same stupid sense of humor. We learned how to adapt and to thrive in the face of challenges that at first we weren't sure we could overcome. We learned that we are capable and sensible, at least part of the time. We learned bravery and resilience, and most importantly, we learned to relate and to empathize with our parents, our patients, with one another, and to find the kindness and warmth in everyday moments that turn them from mundane into extraordinary. Some of you become like family to me, and I'm going to miss you the most. A few of us will never see each other again. Life will fling us all far and wide, but every one of you is somebody that I respect and admire because I know what it took to reach this day. I'm proud to have done it with you, and I hope everybody in this room today feels that pride. There's another journey ahead of us now, which will hold its own share of fears along the way. But it's okay to be a little bit afraid. It just means you're about to learn something. I know in my heart that we will do great things because we already have. All we need do is to remember those mundane moments of kindness, and that no matter how shiny our goals are, it's going to be our journey that matters in the end. Thank you. I'll conclude briefly by thanking those who made this possible and then presenting a couple of awards. First and foremost, thank you, Vice Rector, Dean's Office, Senate Representative, and esteemed university faculty for your continuous hard work and for joining us on this wonderful occasion. To our class reps through the years, Julian Shanmugilingaraja, Michal Malkowski, Caroline Mira, Vilda Stiansen, Sabina Saranlu, Ingeborg Tonnesland, Ola Kowalczyk, and especially to my friend Magdalena Antonik. Who is the only person to hold the role of class rep for us since day one for reasons known only to herself. Thank you all for the long hours you all put in helping us avoid 1,000 calamities. To our families, our friends, our partners, and all the people who made it here today, and to those who can't be with us, thank you. Thank you for the sacrifices that were made to put us in this room, for the emotional and financial support. I think my dad will be happier than I am the day I get my first paycheck. And for the everlasting well of strength that you give us. We could not be here without you, and I hope we've made you proud. Finally, the graduating 6MD class of 2019 would like to present awards to 3 of our teachers whose efforts we feel deserve special recognition. First, please give a round of applause to Dr. Andrzej Javian. Next, Dr. Andrei Dmitriev. And last but certainly not least, Magister Marek Dąbrowski.
Thank you, Doctor, for that wonderful speech. So the next person will be Dr. Sukanya Christensen from the 5-year DDS program.
Good morning, everyone. Deans, university staff, friends, and family. I'd like to thank you all for being here today to celebrate with us. I'd also like to thank everyone who couldn't be here, but who continue to show their love and support throughout our journey here in Poland. So where do I start? It's been a crazy journey, and I can safely say that it's been the most interesting years of my life. From the first flight to Poland, feeling excited, nervous, and not least scared, worrying about how I was going to survive the next 5 years in a completely different country, what kind of people I would meet, and how I was going to make friends. To now, standing in front of you all here today, ready to graduate. There's so much that I'm going to miss. The summer nights in Rynek, the potlucks with friends, exploring the cities of Europe, and of course, the Polish prices. But as I'm sure you can all imagine, it hasn't always been easy. There have been tough times. We've been homesick, we've missed holidays, birthdays, and weddings, and at times, we've questioned whether or not it's worth it. I can recall so clearly the first day I got to Poznan. Alone, thrilled to be moving away from home for the first time, but also intimidated by it all. I took a taxi to the student dormitory, and I was met by employees who didn't speak a word of English. But through sign language and our soon-to-be very trusted friend, Google Translate, we were able to communicate. For the next couple of days, I didn't leave my room. I had brought enough food and snacks from home to last me for days, and I focused on doing the online pre-course, and I watched a lot of movies. But once classes started, and I met all my classmates, I soon realized that we were all equally lost. And suddenly, I wasn't so alone anymore. Despite our differences in culture and language, we quickly became friends. And together, we've faced many challenges. The 8 a.m. classes on the opposite side of the city, long days in clinics, and nerve-wracking exams in Prokova, and of course, not knowing how to pronounce the street we live on, Przybyszewskiego. We have failed, but we have also succeeded together. We have become a family. We've forged connections, lifelong friendships, and some of us even found love. And from being foreign and scary, Poznan became a place I was looking forward to returning to. It became our home. I can tell you now that being uprooted from the comfort of your home to a different country, culture, and language sure teaches you a lot. We've learned so much, not just about the fields of study that we're doing, but also about ourselves and the people around us. We've met all sorts of people. We've met the perfectionist, the studious ones whose hand is always raised, the sleepyheads, and of course, the ones who's always 20 minutes late. We've learned how to interact with different cultures and backgrounds and how to adapt to new situations. We've also learned that there's always a way over, through, or around whatever is blocking your way. All these experiences have made us more capable of receiving the responsibility that our new career requires. But today, our chapter here in Poznan is ending. But as one chapter ends, another one begins. I think we're all excited to see where life will take us from here. We've chosen these professions, whether it be physiotherapy, pharmacology, medicine, or dentistry. And although we're now finished our studies here at PUMS, we still have a lot to learn. But today, my fellow colleagues, we can all proudly say that we made it. Good luck to everyone, and remember, if you survive these years in Poland, you'll survive whatever comes next. Thank you. On behalf of my class, DDS of 2019, I'd like to present some of the doctors with an award for their outstanding job throughout our time here. First, Professor Anna Serdacka.
You did wonderful.
Thank you so much.
And then, Dr. Piotr Andrzejak. And last but not least, the Department of Internal Medicine.
Thank you, Doctor, for the wonderful speech. The next but not least will be Dr. Jacqueline Jonek from the PharmD program.
Good morning, Vice Rector, distinguished deans, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, you graduates. It is an honor to stand here and speak to you on behalf of the graduating Doctor of Pharmacy class. Before I begin, I would like to congratulate everyone here on turning their dreams into a reality, but I wanted to give a special shout out to my fellow classmates on successfully passing the final professional pharmacy examination this past Saturday. I am so proud of us, and it has been an honor to have been surrounded by such hardworking, brilliant minds. How lucky have we been to be able to study in such a beautiful country with so much history and culture around us. We have been embraced as international students by the Polish students, community, and helpful staff here at PUMS. We couldn't thank you enough for all the time, help, and hard work you have given us to make our lives here that much easier. So thank you. I would also like to take this time to thank our families, friends, and significant others who have supported us endlessly with hours of phone calls, shown us love, and constantly pushed us when we needed to be lifted back up. Without all of you, we'd probably all still be in first year. Throughout the course of our studies here, whether it's been 3 years or 6 years, we finally made it. From countless hours and Google searches on possibly almost every drug there is, heated debates on how the drug works, dosing, spending months and what really felt like years writing and defending our master thesis, walking into clinical pharmacokinetics class, praying and hoping that the professor, who, may I add, is the vice dean of our program, doesn't ask you what the pH of blood is, and your mind blanks. Don't worry, 7.4. We can proudly say that through all the ups, downs, and exams, we are finally PharmDs. Graduating medical school, becoming doctors, whether it be of dental surgery, medicine, pharmacy, and receiving that diploma is a big accomplishment and comes with many responsibilities. As PharmDs, it is our responsibility to inform and educate patients on newly prescribed drugs. So on behalf of the new PharmDs in this room, we would like to take this opportunity to quickly run through some important details about this drug called Diploma that you have been prescribed by your deans. Some allergies that I have listed here are clinical pharmacokinetics, pharmacology, histology, anatomy, orthodontics, but luckily for you, there is no negative effect taking this diploma, so there shouldn't be a problem there. This is a one-time dose, and the drug will work for the rest of your life. Some common side effects that may come with this drug are many sleepless nights, loads of stress, continuous studying and being up to date with the latest information, future licensing exams, but in this case, we strongly believe that the benefits of taking this drug outweighs the risks and therefore have no problem agreeing with the deans to dispense this medication. If you have any questions or need further clarification, please follow up with your prescribing deans. I'm sure they will be more than happy to answer any of your concerns. Once again, congratulations to everyone on achieving this huge milestone. Now, at this time, I would like to call forward some important people who went above and beyond and made a big impact in our studies. We appreciate all of your hard work and effort, and for that, we would like to thank you. So our first nominee was Dr. Dorota Danielak. The next person we would like to call up is Dr. Joanna Stanisławiak-Rudowicz. The next we would like to invite is Dr. Agnieszka Newman-Podczaska.
And our next and last recipient is someone who we really couldn't have done our 6 years without. We are so grateful and appreciative of his hard work in making the impossible become possible, appreciation for us, and constant guidance. So I would like to call up Professor Gufka.
Thank you, Doctor, for that wonderful speech. And now I would like to invite the former chairman and my fellow trustee of EBSU, Dr. Mehran Ali Hashimi.
Firstly, I sincerely want to thank Misako, Robert Sukanya, and Jacqueline for their wonderful speeches. This year, I was honored to have been elected chairman of the English Program Student Union, or EPSU for short. This year, we decided to change everything, right from the fundamentals of the organization. And our aim was to unite students and promote their interests by means of our incredible student organizations and dedicated and hardworking class representatives. I was extremely passionate and sometimes overly passionate of my duties and responsibilities, but it was extremely overwhelming at times, especially with the issues that would arise and, of course, my studies, which I neglected, unfortunately, for a bit. I would just want to take this time to sincerely thank my father and mother for believing in me and supporting me through all my struggles. It really would have been impossible. Sorry. Again, I would sincerely like to thank my mother and my father for believing in me and supporting me through my entire journey, ever since I first started university in Scotland. However, over the past year, I have met some of the most wonderful people I have ever actually come across. And to be honest, it would be impossible to reach the level of activity that we currently are at without them. There are now okay, sorry. There are now some of my extremely close friends. I want to introduce you to our shiny new surgical resident and mother of puppies, Dr. Patricia Popovic. And also our resident shepherd from Wales, Nicholas Verchak. I also want to thank, unfortunately he could not be here, our resident Brexiteer, Peter Stefanek. And of course, our Viking from the shores of Norway, who claims that he's only here to find fertile land for his people, Eskil Hagvid. I also want to thank Julia, Jackie, Jacqueline, Jessica, Stephen, Mika, Eddie, Tito, Asuka, Adriana, and my incredible residential advisor team for everything they have accomplished over this past year. It's seriously been an honor to work with all of you. Through the struggles and all the pain of coping with extracurricular work and our own demanding degrees, we made it through. The feedback supports the notion that you have made a significant difference this year, and we hope that the changes we have introduced together will flourish through the years to come. But nothing would have been possible without the direct support of some incredible individuals within our university. The executives of the English Program Student Union are extremely thankful to every member of staff within our university who has directly supported our efforts. We do, however, have some very special people we as a collective would like to offer small tokens of our appreciation to. Our first individual has given up years of service for English program students. She has continuously supported us and invested her energy, time, patience into realizing our potentials. We are now incredibly lucky to have her as a director of our programs. Her visions and ideas for the future are mesmerizing, and we as graduates can only be jealous of the incoming years to come. Professor Katarzyna Ziemianicka, we would like to offer you the small token. We'd like to offer you the small token of our appreciation. Last year, during her speech in graduation, she told us of a story whereby a student contacted her in the middle of the night asking for a dean's absence from classes on a frequent occasion. I laughed at that. I thought it was pretty funny. Little did I know it was going to be me this year. Jessica, Wanat, and I have constantly pestered you with so many problems this year, and not to mention the 60 students in DS3 who see you as their mother figure, and ask you to shout at other students for stealing their unofficial allocated dental units. God knows how you've kept your sanity, but honestly, we're extremely thankful for everything you have done and continue to do for us. We invite you, Professor Justina Opida-Szmacek, to collect this token of our appreciation. The next person is very much a favorite figure of ours within the Dean's Office. His hard work and efforts have been extremely appreciated amongst the student populace, especially in his contributions towards both student groups and the Advanced MD group of students. He is an expert in Google Calendars and an all-around hard-working individual. Mr. Michał Paskiewicz, we offer you this token of our gratitude. The last person we would like to extend a gift to is one of the most driven and hardworking individuals we have met within our university administration. For several years, she has been one of the EPSU's point of contacts at the Dean's Office, and she has been an important mediator in student affairs. She has at all times been provided excellent help and counsel, and radiates a friendly and upbeat attitude that always makes her a welcome presence on our activities. EPSU executives even elected her to serve on our Board of Trustees because her visions and perceptions are sound and practical. We would like to invite you, Ms. Katarzyna Zukowska, to accept this award. On behalf of the graduating class of 2019, we would also like to thank the faculty, the rector, for providing us with this wonderful ceremony. And we have a gift, a token of our appreciation for everything that you have done for us over the years. Sorry. We would now invite the rector to present congratulatory certificates to the outstanding members of the class of 2019. We also invite our friends Eskil and Yaja to announce the names. Thank you.
So, as it was told a minute ago, I would like to honor the outstanding graduates on achieving high grades and active participation in academic life and student activities.
The University Medal for Achievements in Science and Community Service goes to Patrycja Popovic.
Awards for high grades go to the highest GPA in entire period of study, Dr. Emelianko Sotiri, in absentio.
Dr. Filip Maciukiewicz.
Dr. Camilla Kristin Teinander.
Dr. Chelsea Desire Geertz.
Dr. Michael Malkowski.
Dr. Janine Jackson.
Dr. Sukanya Christensen.
Dr. Jacqueline Jonek.
Dr. Balpreet Dalival.
Dr. Nastasia Krulenia. Next, we're receiving awards for active participation in academic life and student activities. For the American Medical Student Association, Dr. Patrycja Popovic.
For the Association of Norwegian Students Abroad, Dr. Inga Vie Skeie. Dr. Ingeborg Tønnesland. Dr. Julie Strande Råde.
For the Class Representative Council, Dr. Alexandra Kowalczyk.
The Dental Students Association, Dr. Sukanya Christensen.
For the English Programs Student Union, Dr. Mehran Ali Hashmi. Dr. Nicholas Verchak. And for Dr. Patrycja Popovic.
For the Irish and British student group, Dr. Janardan Tyagaraja. Dr. Robert Ferris.
For the International Federation of Medical Students Association, Poland, Poznan English Division, Dr. Magdalena Antonik. And Dr. Julia Nobelsdorf.
For the North American student group, Dr. Alexander Cybulski in absentio. Dr. Pauline Skovron. Dr. Adam Wishak.
For the Pharmacy Student Association, Dr. Jacqueline Jonik.
For the Student Pediatric Society, Dr. Alexandra Kowalczyk. Dr. Sabina Siranlu.
For the PUMS Residential Advisors, Dr. Jacqueline Jonik. Dr. Janine Jackson. Dr. Janardan Thiagaraja. Dr. Sukanya Christensen. And Dr. Mehran Ali Hashmi.
For the Swedish Medical Association, Dr. Sabina Siranlu. The awards for active participation in sport activities go to Agnieszka Turalinski. Dr. Alicia Sofia Busha.
We'd like to thank you, Rector, for providing these awards to us. Now we would like to invite the Director of the Center of Medical Education in English, Professor Katarzyna Ziemnicka, to deliver a speech.
Dear graduates, after years of hard work and a lot of sacrifice, you have finally achieved your goal, the long-awaiting diploma. This moment is significant for all of us, your teachers, dean's office staff, for the university. We proudly look at the next class that successfully graduated from PUMS. The university has had English program for 26 years. Currently, most of our alumni practice in the United States, Canada, Norway, in Taiwan, and other countries all over the world. Years spent studying, hard and demanding, were also the time for you to grow up, to make new friendships, and like Sukanya told, also even to find a life partner. You had an opportunity to study at the university which history goes 100 years, but its roots came from the 16th century. The university changes constantly, which you have certainly noticed during your studies here. New educational methods have been introduced, international cooperation developed, and new facilities for both students and the university employees made available. Many of these innovations are the result of your activity as well. Your involvement in student organizations' work, constant desire to improve the school, a great enthusiasm, and unlimited ingenuity, no Mehran, just behind the back, okay, make this university better every year. We would like to assure you that we will always support you and follow your future steps with a great dedication. We wish you both professional and personal success. We are optimistic about your future, and we know that after these studies, you will be able to handle lots of problems. We are sure that your work as a medical doctor, dentist, pharmacist will be not only a satisfaction, but also an inspiration. Center for Medical Education in English has decided to reward some of today's graduates in recognition of their tremendous dedication, excellent support provided to PUMS faculty and staff, as well as outstanding contribution to the student community. So, the awards go to Patrycja Propovich from Advanced MD program. Nicholas Verchak from 6th MD program. Mehran Al-Hashmi from DDS program. Right. And Jacqueline Jonek from PharmD program. Thank you all for your exceptional work. Good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Jamnitska, for that wonderful speech. Now I'd like to invite the Dean's Office Manager, Miha Pashikevich, to give the awards to selective course coordinators and administrative staff for their outstanding work and cooperation with the Dean's Office.
Your Magnificency, Dean's Faculty. Now the Dean's Office would like to honor 4 outstanding persons who make the university's environment more bearable and friendly. 3 of them won the great teachers. 1 is our colleague from the administrative staff. Firstly, we would like to start to award Professor Aldona Kasprzak. Next award goes to Associate Professor Małgorzata Leszczyńska. Award was nominated by the ENT Research Group. And now we would like to honor Associate Professor Małgorzata Grześkowiak. And last but certainly not least, our colleague, Ms. Bogna Sas. Thank you very much, and congratulations, dear graduates, on this special day for you.
Now I would like to ask for the performance of the band Banda Negro Tango Orchestra.
We thank you for that wonderful performance. We'd now like to welcome Eskil and Yaja to the stage. We would now ask the rector to start wishing Eskil stage.
So, yeah, go ahead. Invite the president and the dean for all the graduates.
We would like to ask the president and the dean to award graduates their diplomas.
The diplomas for advanced medicine graduates will be given by the professor, President Michał Nowicki, and the Vice Dean of Medical Faculty to Associate Professor Justyna Opydo-Szymaszek. The diplomas for medical doctors go to Dr. Mariam Akram, Dr. Roberto Alexanders, Dr. Venetia Ankala, Dr. Kamran Azom, Dr. Łukasz Kamil Blaszkow, Dr. Matthew Roman Bzura, Dr. Bhavesh Nanu Chauhan, Dr. Patira Chauvuhata, Dr. Simone Chiva-Pansiri, Dr. Hendrik Albertus Coetz, in absentio, Dr. Anthony L. Haukayem, Dr. Yana Godeyeva, Dr. Ingrid Bliep Groning Bari, Dr. Wakar Al Hassan, Dr. Ching Wei Hu, Dr. Kaori Ito, Dr. Florian Karim, Dr. Rahul Kumar, Dr. Masako Lien Petty Lei, Dr. Philip Sebastian Maciukiewicz, Dr. Anchal Mehta, Dr. Kiarash Moshiri, Dr. Tuan Vet Kevin Nguyen, Dr. Sonia Pashke, Dr. Aleksandra Bonisława Patralska, Dr. Lincoln Anthony Pippard, Dr. Paulina Anna Popielarz, Dr. Patrycja Popowicz, Dr. Joseph Michael Powers, Dr. Parunthi Permakumaran. Dr. Janisha Ravi. Dr. Henry Rowe. Dr. Hala Sharma. Dr. Pimbutsaporn Singha Osavarat. Dr. Pauline Skovron. Dr. Peter Michael Stavinsky. Dr. Janardhan Thiagaraja. Dr. Yaksa Łukasz Wabinski. Dr. Gurveer Singh Vadwa. And Dr. Admanda Yan.
The diplomas for six-year medicine graduates will be given by the President Professor Michał Nowicki and the Dean of Medical Faculty 1, Professor Eva Wender-Uszegowska. Dr. Verona Akhmetai. Dr. Philip Mario Eigner. Dr. Kamal Jamal Alamrousi. Dr. Magdalena Antonik. Dr. Tiril Elisabeth Arnesen. Dr. Adam Bocek. Dr. Alicia Sofia Busha. Dr. Hugo Calavia Liano. Dr. Alexandra Czarnecka. Dr. Robert Dermot Ferris. Dr. Torstein Fjørtoft. Dr. Christina Elaine Gelinski. Dr. Chelsea Desiree Gertze. Dr. Hans Magne Hansen Hanvåg. Dr. Eirik Hellebø Nesse. Dr. Lasse Hodne. Dr. Marte Johanne Weilemann Holstad. Dr. Lotte Louise Hoverud. Dr. Marta Kiedsora. Dr. Julia Joanna Knobelsdorf. Dr. Alexandra Kowalczyk. Dr. Tsu Sing Kwan. Dr. Yarden Landau. Dr. Meng Lin Le. Dr. Natakan Limpaibon. Dr. Shin Yi Lin. Dr. Adam Gavo Wishak. Dr. Sylvia Matilda Wagodka. Dr. Michael Malkowski. Dr. Zakaria Bashir Mohammed. Dr. Caroline Myra. Dr. Bernt Nilsen. Dr. Kristine Midtgaard Nilsen. Dr. Bentley Jembea Nia. Dr. Malin Victoria Nylande. Dr. Katarzyna Barbara Parkowska. Dr. Paulina Marcella Przydział. Dr. Martina Anna Riba. Dr. Tapanon Sapsuan. Dr. Sabina Anahita Siranlu. Dr. Camille Josephine Sirotnikov. Dr. Anita Sortland. Dr. Anton Harald Napoleon Stålberg. Dr. Vilde Ragnhildstveit Stiansen. Dr. Julie Strande Råde. Dr. Oda Strømberg Amble. Dr. Camilla Kristin Tegnander. Dr. Ingeborg Laukvik Tønnesland. Dr. Agnieszka Turolinski. Dr. Inga Vie Skeie. Dr. Victoria Stephanie Vaskel. Dr. Nicholas Andrew Varchak. Dr. Sondre Vikørn. And Dr. Chris Strand Wilson.
The diplomas for dentistry graduates will be given by the President, Professor Michał Nowicki, and the Vice Dean of Medical Faculty 2, Justyna Opydo-Szymacek. The diplomas for Doctors of Dental Surgery go to Dr. Bashir Abdul Fattah Al-Bouri, Dr. Dana Mansour Bouali, Dr. Chelsea Lorraine Carey, Dr. Jia Jin Chang, Dr. Usman Khalil Chowdhury, Dr. Rahima Hasib, Dr. Mehran Ali Hashmi, Dr. Jonathan Chun Yu Huang, Dr. Aklior Abrigamov, Dr. Janine Nana Abadego Jackson, Dr. Daniel Henry Kashitsky, Dr. Alexandra Komotkotseva, Dr. Sukanya Christensen. Dr. Jeremy Liao. Dr. Yu Lin Lin. Dr. Wei Ting Lin. Dr. Cui Zhu Lin. Dr. De Xuan Angela Liu. Dr. Su Yuan Liu. Dr. Khan Mindarata. Dr. Barea Maham Nasim. Dr. Rikesh Ashok Patel. Dr. Patricia Pavlik. Dr. Aaron Puneet Rai. Dr. Anna Stanek. Dr. Athra Suleiman. Dr. Lin Xuan Tseng. And Dr. Christopher Joe Wu.
The diplomas for pharmacy graduates will be given by the President Professor Michael Novitsky and the Vice Dean of Faculty of Pharmacy, Professor Franciszek Główka. Dr. Balpreet Dalival. Dr. Jacqueline Gionek. Dr. Nastasia Krolenia. Dr. Ursula Edita Pielek. Dr. Karolina Wondowowska. Dr. Rohina Valisad. And Dr. Romal Valisad. And now, the new physicians and dentists of the graduating class of 2019 will take the Hippocratic Oath. Therefore, we would like to invite the Dean of Medical Faculty 1, Professor Eva Wender-Orzegowska, to take the Hippocratic Oath from graduates. Please stand up.
Accepting with respect and gratitude the conferred title of physician and being fully aware of the responsibilities involved with it, I do solemnly swear to fulfill my duties conscientiously, to protect human life and health, to prevent suffering and disease to the best of my knowledge, and to help bring relief to the sick, irrespective of any differences as to their race, religion, nationality, political views or financial status. Always bearing in mind the patient's welfare and showing them due respect. Not to betray their confidence and keep private all knowledge. Concerning the patients even after their death. To protect dignity of the medical profession. Not to dishonor it. To treat my colleagues with due kindness. Without questioning patients' confidence towards them. Yet at the same time acting impartially and having in mind the welfare of the patients under my care. To widen my professional knowledge and to share with the medical world all that I shall be able to discover, invent, and improve. I do solemnly swear. Thank you very much.
And now we would like to invite the graduates to sing the Gaudeamus.
Gaudeamus vigitur, juvenestum somus. Gaudeamus vigitur, juvenestum somus. Os secundam juventutem, os molestam selectutem, nos habebit humus. Nos habebit humus. Vivat academia, vivat professores. Vivat academia, vivat professores. Vivat membrum quod libet, vivat membra quae libet, semper sit in flore. Semper sit in flore.
I'd like to invite the President, Professor Michał Nowicki, to close the ceremony.
So before I close the ceremony, on behalf of deans, faculty, senate, and myself, I would like to invite you all to join us for a toast at the lobby on the ground floor. And at this moment, I declare the ceremony closed.